Welcome all, Been here from EWPRO. Today I want to do a video on the course that I offer. So I do run a course. It's a comprehensive course. Covers pretty much everything you will need to know to become a successful trader. A little bit about myself. I'm from Australia, been trading for around 13 years, and the last 5 of those years I've been full-time trader. So to get the course, it's easy. All you do is send us an email. There'll be a link in the description, or at the start of the video there'll be an email address. Just send us an email saying you want to take the course, then we'll just reply and say give you the information, and then once you've paid, you'll be added to a Slack group. You'll get an invite for the Slack group. Because the course is so comprehensive, I do offer a Slack group, so you can get all your answers, all your questions answered, sorry, and interact with other traders, etc. So I'll go to the Slack group. So this is a Slack group that I've got set up. The first few channels are all the classes. So there's 14 classes. And I teach 4 strategies, trading strategies to trade the analysis. So the first one, so how I run the course is you'll watch the first class video. The first one is trend lines. And you'll watch the video, and then you'll do practice charts. You'll put out a few practice charts, draw a few trend lines, and we'll correct them if they're wrong, or say, okay, that's great, you know. And then you can do live Zoom session practice with me. You can do as many of these live practice sessions with me as you wish. I actually encourage it because I do want every single person that takes my course to become successful. And if you follow the rules, it's all rule-based. They're easy rules to follow. All the rules fit together. If you follow the rules, you will become successful. So that's pretty much how I run the course. And then once you've done the trend lines, then you move on to the next one, which is fibs. And then we have MACD with all the convergences and divergences, MACD structures, then MACD labeling. So we do use the MACD for labeling. It gives us a more consistent count. Like with the regular Elliott wavers, you'll have 10 different traders giving an Elliott wave count on a chart, and you'll have 10 different counts, whereas us, everyone will pretty much get the same count using the MACD. We also use the filter. We can filter out. We can use the MACD to filter as well. I'll teach you how to do all that, the reasons why you do that sometimes, and etc. So then we have the patterns. Now, Elliott wave, everything we do is based on Elliott wave. There are a few rules that we don't follow in Elliott wave, and there's a really good reason for that. But overall, we do follow the Elliott wave rules, and so we do have all the patterns in Elliott waves, plus a few more that we've discovered. So this is probably the hardest bit, learning all the patterns. I make it as easy as I can, and like I said, you get as much free practice live sessions with me as you need. Then we have a money and risk management class, and then we have the strategies. The strategies are the most important part of trading. Your analysis is never going to be right 100% of the time, and that's where your strategies come into play. if you have good strategies and your analysis is wrong, your strategies won't get you into the trade. The first strategy that I teach, you will not see anywhere else, and it's by far, it's based on a convergence. Not many people know about convergence or the way I use convergence, but it's based on convergence, and it's the safest way to enter the market and the most reliable. So I tell every single student to only trade that first strategy until you're profitable. Once you're profitable, well, then you can start moving on to trading flags and more riskier setups, like trading flags and stuff like that, flats and stuff like that. Then we have education channel. These are educational videos. They pretty much help you with the classes. Then we have the general. So once you get, once you've paid, and we'll send you a link, the invite to this channel, and you'll go to the general. That's the only channel, this one here, that you'll have access to, and just go in there and say hi or whatever. I'm new to the group, and then we'll add you to all these locked channels. Then we have a channel for the moderators, a channel for the practice charts. So that's where you put your practice charts. Then we have a private general. It's just general chit chat, talk to other traders, share your ideas, whatever you like in there. Then we do have a trade setup ideas channel as well. So yesterday I put out that TradingView idea UCAD. It didn't play out. It became invalid, this trade, without giving us an entry. That's why I say that your trading system will keep you out of a lot of bad trades when your analysis is wrong. It's very important, because your analysis will never be 100% all the time, and it doesn't have to be to make money. So I put out that CAD idea, that didn't get an entry on that. Then there was the U Sheffy. We got bull hidden divergence still in play, so I'm looking for this top to be broken here. UCAD, this is that UCAD H1 starting to look impulsive, looking unlikely we'll get the sell set up. So it was starting to look impulsive at this stage. It did actually go up and break this top, and I invalidated the TradingView idea that I put out. This TradingView idea here, it become invalid here. If I go through it, H1, we got a strong wave Y down, so I'm looking to trade the Z down. Start looking for your sell setups once the 38.2 fib retracement is hit. Break of trend line will invalidate the trade. So at this stage, I was just looking for a slow, steady move up to here, and then it started to become impulsive, and it did actually break the top. So it still can go down and break this low, because it will have bear hidden divergence at this stage on the H1 chart, but the structure itself has changed. So then there's the S&P. This was a trade we took, I think it was on Tuesday. S&P, we're at the trend line. Will it reverse or continue onto target? So this was a trade up in here that we took on Tuesday, got it to break even, and here we're at the trend line. So either we break through there or we go and break the top. Now, we did actually get a bounce off this trend line. So yeah. Then there was a WTI trade as well. So we do put trade ideas out, but we're not a trade. We're not a signal service. I teach you how to analyze the market yourself, and the strategies to trade the analysis, to do it all yourself. That's that's my goal, to actually teach you to do all this yourself, not to, trade other people's ideas. You should never trade anyone's ideas unless you know exactly how they are trading that idea. Like that, like this one here. Like if someone just got in as soon as I put this idea and put out a sell, well, they would have lost money. Whereas we didn't. Well, we never got an entry. So you see here, trade become invalid without giving entry. We never got an entry on it. So that's where the trading system comes into play. If your analysis is wrong, the trading system 9 times out of 10 won't give you a setup to get into the trade. And that's very important. You don't just jump in. Yeah. So then we have a TradingView MetaTrader 4 tools. So this is where you get all the MACDs and all the MetaTrader 4 indicators we use. We have swing point indicators for MetaTrader 4, the MACD, the MACD we use. There's a countdown timer for close of the candle, and there's a whole heap of indicators that we have that if you wish to use, you can. Then we have a weekly outlook channel. This is where I put the weekly outlook and daily videos. And then we have a Zoom session recording. So I put this channel here so people can go back and watch the recording if they wish to. So that pretty much covers the channels, the group, how I run the course. I spend as much time with everyone as they need. I actually encourage it. Like I said, I do honestly want every single person that takes my course to be successful. And I've been trading for 13 years, and this is the only system that has really got me profitable and consistently profitable over a long term. So there are a lot of other courses out there, and some of them will even say that they don't trade what they're actually teaching. There's a reason they don't trade what they're teaching, is because what they're teaching doesn't work. Whereas what I'm teaching here, I actually trade this. I trade these strategies. I trade these strategies myself. So what I'm teaching, I trade. So if I go over to here, this is an old idea I put out at the start of the year. This is pretty much what I teach, how to find structures. So I'll just get my pen. So I'm looking for an internal C down, and then a larger C up, and then the larger C down, so the A, B, C. So I'm looking at 3 waves in advance. Just from looking at the price action, I can see what possible structure we're going to get. So if I just click play on this, I'll have to go back. So we got the C down, and then we got a C up. Like this C should be over here, but the price action is never going to follow the arrow, but the structure didn't change. And then we got that large C down. It actually went further than I thought it would. It went right down. It was a really good trade. So I put this idea out here, and then I put a buy setup down here somewhere, and then I put another sell setup up here. We've got a nice sell on this, and yeah, it fell over nicely. So this is what my goal is, to teach you how to do this, how to find these structures, how to trade these structures, looking at the price action. Price action is the most important thing when we're looking at structures. And I teach you how to read the price action to go with the structures. So that pretty much covers it. The cost, I try and keep the cost of the course as low as I possibly can. Currently, it's $1,000 USD. Because everyone's had a pretty rough year with the virus and everything, I want to give a discount. I'll give a discount of like 20%. So until the start of next year, it'll be 800 USD, which is, for what you're getting, it's the most value for money course out there that I've ever come across. I mean, once you start getting into these videos, you'll see how powerful what I teach is. All the rules will come together. It's not a quick rich scheme, whereas you're just going to take the course and, you know, after a few weeks you're going to become a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. It takes a lot of dedication on your part to learn exactly what I'm teaching you and then to put it into practice. It'll take most people 6 months to a year. Even experienced traders will get a lot out of my course, but even an experienced trader, it will still take them 6 months to learn what I'm teaching and to put it into practice. So your journey really only begins after you've taken the course to then put it all into practice. It's not a quick rich scheme. You will require a lot of dedication. And I really only want people with a lot of dedication to take the course, that really want to become successful traders, because, you know, I don't want to be wasting mine and your time if you're just going to come in the room and muck around and not learn anything. You know, it's a waste of time of everyone, and waste your money as well. You know, but it is a very value for money course. I honestly don't make much money at all out of the course. The amount of time I put into it, I make money out of trading. That's how I make my money. That's why I can keep my costs low, because, you know, I make money out of the market, not from selling courses. I didn't really want to do at the start. I never really wanted to be a teacher, but I was just getting so many people that wanted to learn, and I just, you know, I ended up buckling under the pressure and starting doing courses. And I do enjoy it. I've learned a lot from actually doing setting up the courses and stuff. So it's been benefit to all sides. You know, I've got a lot of benefit out of it as well. So yeah, until the end of until the end of the year, you get that 20% discount. And yeah, so there is a lot of free information out on the internet, and you can go and learn all this stuff yourself, but it's going to take you like 10 years to put it all together yourself, and by then you're probably blowing 10 accounts and God knows what. So it always helps to do a course, and then you have a solid setting, to go off of. And yeah, it'll still take you a year to learn all this and put it into practice, or maybe even longer, depending on the student. But a dedicated student will, probably pick it up in 6 months. But it's a lot quicker than 10 years or 15 years, to try and pick all this up yourself. It's virtually impossible. You will never pick it all up. There's things in my course that you'll never see in any other course, like how to verify divergences. You know, we got to get verification that of even divergences. You know, and the first strategy that I teach, that I mentioned, it's the most important. It's the most safest trading strategy that I've ever come across, and I trade it all the time. You will not get as many trade setups with the first strategy, but it's by far the safest way to enter the market. It's a really good trade setup. It doesn't get much better than that. The other ones are a little bit more risky, like trading flags and little flats and stuff like that. But yeah, so you know, by all means, if you want to learn, join the group. You know, we're here to help. Every question gets answered. We have moderators. You know, there's always someone online. We got people from, you know, South Africa and India and Europe. So there's usually always someone online that will answer your questions. So yeah, so you can interact with other traders. I think that's about it. Yeah. So if you're still unprofitable, or you still want, if you really want to learn how to become a successful trader, by all means, send us an email, and we'll get you signed up and start taking the course, and it will blow you away. Even for someone that's been trading for many years, it will blow you away what we teach. A lot of this stuff you will not see anywhere else. This is from my 10 years of trading, 13 years of trading. A lot of the strategies and that I've put together. And the course is basically, I've taken 3 courses. Well, I've taken many more than that, but 3 courses. What I teach is basically 3 courses that I've taken, and I've combined them all together to give us this one course. That's pretty much what I've done. I've taken many other courses, but like I said, 99.9% of all the courses that I've taken have been complete rubbish. Got absolutely nothing out of them whatsoever. It was a complete waste of time. Yeah. And what I teach here, I do trade, and it works. I know it works. That's why I've stuck to Elliott waves. I've modified it, but it's all Elliott wave based. So that's pretty much the course, how I run it, what you get. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you out in the next video. Take care.